This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cavaliers will kick this deep to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about it is he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. He typically makes very good decisions. But every once in a while, when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks free. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Throws incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
Touchdown, Hurricanes. A great catch and run for 6.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Virginia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Virginia.
Ready, set. Check. Fire.
Here comes a handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it second and medium.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, it is a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Touchdown, Virginia. No chance to catch him now.
You talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football. 2.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Miami. They couldn't stop him there.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. We'll try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Callow. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. To throw, it's Hart. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the option play. He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Finds his man. Smith. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at... yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. To throw, it's Hart. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Virginia. This offense is still clicking.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback drops back. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Defense calls their third and final timeout at the half now. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Hart. The pass rush closing in. Fights through the tackle. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And that will give them the lead now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Makes the defender miss. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Great cut there. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver. Watching his route, did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain in a 1st down.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Pulls it in. It's Callow.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers looking to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun handoff here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Hart. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They break the huddle for third and goal. They're 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. And they're trying to push it in here. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. That completion makes it 2nd and short. offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Jenkins. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Takes the grab. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll give it to the back. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3.
Touchdown, Miami. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down and goal for the offense. And there's the handoff. And we're able to get him down.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. You made it. 3 points on the board. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having